I've just pulled an angel card for you. Well, two actually, so that you can use your intuition to get the message that is most needed. I'm using two different angel tarot decks, and I can't wait to share these messages with you. So let's take a deep breath together and center ourselves and get ready to tune into the angelic guidance, not the guidance that's coming from inside your head, not the noise out there in the world or anyone else's opinions of what you should be doing. This is going to come direct from Archangel Michael. So, dear Archangel Michael, I ask that you give me some clear, meaningful guidance that will help me in significant ways to move forward right now. Thank you so much for guiding me to the message that is right for me. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. And then decide which of these two cards you feel most drawn to. So we've got one with multiple archangel wings and doves, and we've got this one which is just a spiral with radiant light. Let's start with the spiral of radiant light. And this is, look at this beautiful boat with a sail with an angel printed on it. And then it's going across this river to the other side, and it looks like it's going somewhere beautiful. There's one sailor on it. And this is a card about hope, leaving behind something that's been really difficult, perhaps has been pushing you down. Grayness and heaviness might be depression, anxiety, fear, or maybe you had a period of a dark night of a soul where you doubted yourself, you doubted your dreams and goals. And this is showing you that you are being guided. And it might not feel like you're being guided. It might just feel like you're just moving in a direction, but the angels are assuring you that this is guidance. So, this sailor might think that they're being blown by the wind, but there's an angel there guiding them in that direction. And in fact, there's some sort of swords in the water with angel wings on them. So the path that you're taking is even angel guided. So this is a card about moving on, leaving behind things that are not serving you, that are draining, depleting, pulling you down, that perhaps haven't really been honoring who you are and the light that you hold it appropriately. So there might be things that aren't terrible, but they're just not right for you anymore, or maybe they never were. So if you were to fully value yourself, if you were to really treat yourself how you wish other people would treat you or had treated you, if you were to respect and honor yourself, your dreams, your life, your well-being, what decision would you make right now? What would you leave behind and what would you move towards? So imagine you're just throwing a penny in the fountain and you're just wishing for something. And, one of my, someone I admire that I saw as a teacher early on in my career was Cheryl Richardson. She's amazing. She's a wise woman. And she used to say, rather than good, go for great. Like, if that would be good, what would be great? So this is a sign for you to move on from things that are not honoring your vision, who you are at core, so that you can start to create, manifest, design a life for yourself that is aligned. So it's also good news that if you've been through a period of hardship, struggle, it's coming to an end. So you can see he's not quite there yet. He's not at the other side, but he's definitely well on his way, and he's been protected by angels. So you are being protected by angels as you journey. So sometimes we don't leave a situation because we're scared there's nothing better waiting for us. And sometimes we've got to do a bit of a leapfrog, right? We've got to leave something, spend some time on a stepping stone, and then we get to where we really want to be. But if you don't make that first step, every step begins with, every 1,000-step journey begins with just one step. If you don't take that first step, you're just putting it off. You're pushing it into the future all the time. So take that first step. You're protected. There's something better waiting for you. You can't see it yet because the perspective you're seeing from is somehow shrouded. Okay, so if you chose this card, this is an Archangel Power Tarot. These are two of my favorite decks, by the way, and I recommend them if you're going to join my Angel Communication Practitioner program. We use these decks. So this is the Justice card. First, my eye is drawn to the number 8, which is the number of abundance. It's like abundance is coming. If you saw the weekly reading, go and watch that because the angels said this is going to be an abundant week. We have the scales of justice. We have Archangel Raguel, who's the angel of harmony, justice. You know, if you've been mistreated, if you felt unfairly treated, you've been wrongly accused, or you just feel like people aren't really getting your authentic truth, the angels are bringing things back into balance for you. Sometimes there's an action for you to take, though. So it might be that you need to bring some balance back into your own life. This could be rest and work. It could be health. In some way, you've got to bring some, spiritual and physical. We need that balance. Someone said to me the other day, I didn't call on my angels today because I didn't feel like being spiritual. And I thought that was just the way she said it was so perfect. Because sometimes we're like too busy, or our head is in the material world, and we're like, it's too hard. But you can't not be spiritual. You are already spiritual. You can't get away from that soul. You can't get away from the angels that are around you. So this is a sign to come back into balance. Also a sign that you need to fight for what is right in your life. You've got to set boundaries. You've got to speak your truth. You've got to tell people what you need. You've got to say bye-bye when people are not being nice. Or, at least give them a chance to respect your boundaries, and then bye-bye if they don't. If you're embroiled in anything legal or financial, it's showing that things are going to come out in your favor, but you do need to stand up for what is right. Make your spine straight, lengthen your neck, breathe in and speak your truth, right? That's so empowering and important. So Raguel is the angel to call on if you're feeling there's a bit of unfairness going on. Sometimes, you've got to ask, is it worth the battle? Like, choose your battles. Sometimes we can't waste our energy on trying to convince someone or make them understand something about us if they are too rigid-minded to see it. And our energy is better placed somewhere else. That can be the lesson. But this is showing you standing up for truth and integrity. Maybe it's time for you to bring more integrity into what you're doing, right? Sometimes when we're doing things that don't match our values, we can feel very blocked, abundantly, health-wise, relationship-wise. And it's because we're out of alignment with what we're trying to squeeze ourselves into doing. And it's time to walk away. All right, quite a profound message this week, don't you think? I'm Rachel Skoltalk, Angel Medium. I love doing these readings for you. I always do a weekly reading on a Monday, and then you get the Friday card pick when I have time. I have a busy practice. I offer readings and healings, and I also teach you how to communicate with the angels, how to connect with your angels, how to communicate and bring messages through for other people and become an angel communication practitioner. If you'd like to learn more, if you want some of my free masterclasses, just drop me a message or click the link in the caption or the comments. Thank you so much. Remember to click subscribe or follow, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Angel blessings.